So it'll just be my name. Joshua. Then my last name, Blanche, B-L-A-N-C-H. No, Joshua Blanche, and then the number 8 at Yahoo. I think we'll be able to figure it out for now. Alright. Here we are. Hey, welcome to Vype Live, everybody. We're here with a doubleheader for you tonight. Westwood will be taking on Cedar Ridge, and we'll get started right here. Westwood winning the toss, right there, starting off very easily. 2 points, very easy. Trying to make it good. Trying to pass it around are the Raiders. Making their move around. Out to the corner. Still trying to drive in. Push through and go. Raiders with a lot of time, still trying to figure everything out thus far. Warriors playing great defense right there. Shot for 3, and it will be missed. But saved by the Raiders. Staying right where they are. So the possession will stay with Cedar Ridge. They try to go inside. A little miscommunication and a block. Westwood now having it, taking it up, getting their hands on it right across the timeline. A good shot just from the free throw line, in and out and no good. Raiders now have it and they take it right across the timeline, very good. They keep pushing and going. Good, a good drive to the inside, a pass out, try for the corner 3, no good. Nothing but the rim. Good push through as they keep going. Westwood being right where they are. Westwood designated home team, and they're all whites, reminiscent of old UT of old. There's a battle and a fight for the ball, trying to see who's got it. Is able to slip out, and they're going to say it's going to go to Cedar Ridge. It's going to be Gaston, and Gaston's knee hit the line. Good pass through. Trying to push it through the outside. Another chance for a 3. As Cedar Ridge will just try to find an easier shot. Still 2-0 here in the first. 5:33 left to go. Good. Got a piece of it. Cedar Ridge looking like they just really want to milk the clock right now. Good, a good drive to the inside. A foul is called. They're going to stay with Cedar Ridge. And so they'll keep possession of it. Still 2-0 here. Remember, it's a doubleheader tonight. So first we have the JV, which we're watching right now, then we'll switch to the varsity as soon as this game concludes. Just getting moves and passing around. And it's batted away, stolen away, going down, quick on a read, and it's good. That's Tyson Woods. Good move out. Cedar Ridge trying to make more moves, only down by 4, but still now a two possession game. Don't want to fall behind too much. Battling it, trying. It's a fight for the ball. Stolen away. There it is, Woods again. Woods driving down. Pardon me, I'm sorry, that was not Woods. That was Brown. Pardon me as Brown goes, and a foul is called away from the basket. It will give the Raiders, not the lead, pardon me, it will give the Raiders the possession. Some substitutions are being made. Quick inbound. Cedar Ridge not wasting any time as they try for three. In, out, no good. No shots hit just yet by Cedar Ridge. They've been very close, but nothing but rim for all of them. So pass around, and it is stolen away, tipped away. As Cedar Ridge has it, an opportunity on the inside, and a foul is called. So it'll be on Westwood. 2 shots at the line now. And then it's the first. So we're coming to the very end of the first. Pardon me, they had to change and edit the scoreboard, or the clock. It was reading 33.8. It is 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Trying to get something going, and that's good. And so Cedar Ridge will get an opportunity to try to push something going through. Selman trying to get something going and passing it out. Finally getting something there. Inside, trying to do it. A little kiss on the glass, but no. Stolen away. Raiders have it on fast break in transition. So close. Woods had a hand on it. Didn't do very much to prevent it from going down. Good pass through. Trying to. Good defense being played by the Raiders. Another fast break inside. He'll lose the ball, but it'll stay with Cedar Ridge. We're going to say Woods was the last one to touch it. So now it's going to be 2. No. Moving everything around. McBeardy was the one that they said was the last one to touch it. That's a tip, another tip, and it's stolen away. That's by Hensley. Hensley trying to get something going, trying to push through. Go inside. How about that? No good. Foul is called. 2 shots at the line for Tyson Woods. So Rao looks like he's going to come in. And he will come in. Hensley will come out. 5-3 will now make it 6-3. 2:39 left to go here in the opening stanza of this one. And this is a doubleheader. Westwood and Cedar Ridge, as that one is good. As pretty of a shot you're ever going to see. Now that makes it 6-5 and in a hurry. Cedar Ridge is right there trying to pass it through inside. Good throw, a good shot for 3, no good. Rebound, Cedar Ridge stolen away. Trying to get it for 2, no good. Zong is the one who has it. he get 2 shots on the line. He was the one that ended up stealing it. That one will fall a little short. Will get to the rim, but just will slide off. Both these teams are kind of taking it slow. And the best way to take it slow is just by feeling out the other team. That's what they've been doing. But it's been the absolute speed and velocity. It's been the velocity of the Raiders. They have been coming out of just every orifice they have. And they have been there as that ball is fought for, tipped away, stolen away, back to the Raiders. They're trying to do it as we are coming close to the... Someone should check on the clock. Clock has not moved for a while. It's 7 still. As crowd wants a little bit of something. A 3 wide open, no good. The tip, the rebound, fought for, and it's going to slide out of bounds. And the Warriors will get possession. 2:05, although that clock should read something very much so different, as it did not move for what felt like 10 seconds. Here we are, one of the first games of the new year. Happy 2023, everyone, as they're trying to edit the clock. As I said before, it was at 2:07 and stayed there for at least 10 seconds. They will say it's fine and keep going with it. Clock is moving now. Back and forth they go. Good defense playing, and there's Woods. Woods in a position, has a man open. Still pushing through. As that ball is stolen away, and it's going to go out of bounds. And will switch possessions. Raiders able to steal it away successfully. This 2-point game, while it has been all defense, has been very entertaining. Trying to get something going right there. Battle away, throwing it around. Cedar Ridge trying to get something. A shot, corner 3, just hits the rim. Warriors have it, able to pass it out. Good battle, trying to get something going. Inside, and it's short. Battle down the field, looking, Rao can't get him. And that's how we tie the game. Cedar Ridge. Tie game at 7. Can't really get it. Wide open. Zhang in. Breaks the tie. Good battle, trying to go in between these two teams. Trying to get something going. Inside the final 30 seconds. And that is a block. Trying to get it again. It will be recovered and rebounded by Westwood. They're taking their time. Good move, good battle out. And that ball is poked loose. McBeardy, and he'll sink that one. 11-7. Trying to play, coaches demanding to play defense. Tighter defense as that ball is poked away for a moment. Shot for 3. Gets there but doesn't get down. And so that will be the end of the first. 11-7. So we'll stay right here. So I didn't get to do my spiel in the beginning, but thank you everyone who's joining here. We are live here in Westwood High School, located in Austin, Texas. Technically Cedar Park, but that's neither here nor there. Cedar Ridge, from the great far reaches of down the street of Round Rock, will be here for a doubleheader. First we have the JV here, and then we will take a break and let the varsity boys play. It's all boys tonight. As we have other things going on around on Vype Live. Good shout out to all the people who are watching, all the Warriors and Warriors Land and Warrior Land. Our great QA, Rosie Perez. She is making sure that we sound really good. So 11-7 in the first 8 minutes has brought us everything that we need thus far. It's been all defense primarily. Shots have been very hard to come by as both teams have been playing a very suffocating-esque defense. But it has been Westwood who has been the benefactor, being on fast breaks. That's how both teams have really been finding their rhythm. Neither of them doing it organically, having to just focus primarily on the fast break. Starting off again, trying to get something easy inside, close for a three, and that will be good. And that is the first three-pointer from either team. Trying to get it, McBeardy across the field, inside, and can't get it. A good battle out, trying to get something going for the inside, can't get it, stopped, and they're going to say he stepped out. They're going to say Gaston stepped out. That his foot was on the line. And so Cedar Ridge will call a timeout. Unbelievable. So it's been very, again, 10 to 11, or 11 to 10, not the most glamorous basketball score. However, it has been very, very entertaining thus far. It's been back and forth, but as I said earlier, it's really just been a lot of fast break points. Both teams not really being able to score organically without the need of a fast break. That's where most of it's coming from. Cedar Ridge was the one that called for the timeout. And if that's the case, with all that going on, there's a lot more at stake for them. So them calling that timeout is them trying to figure out what they want to do. And for Westwood, really, the thing has been that neither team has really been able to keep the momentum. There have been momentum shifts and swings all throughout the game, especially with these fast breaks. The problem is with these momentum swings, they have been so lightning quick. They switch at the drop of a hat. And that, in and of itself, can very much so change the outcome of the game. Also, it can change the pace, but also the outcome of the game as well. Going inside, can't get it, rebounded. Warriors trying to get through. McBeardy all the way out there. Hensley back to McBeardy, out to Gaston, back to Gaston. Trying to get something and no good. Good fast break by Cedar Ridge, and Cedar Ridge gonna try for the three. Not enough, and there's still more inside. Trying to find it. Try for a three again. No good. It'll hit the backboard, therefore making it Warrior ball. Both teams taking a chance and an opportunity to sub. Trying to good pass out. Pushing through inside, trying, and no good. Two shots at the line, that'll be for Brown. As he will sink the first one. He will miss the second, he'll get his own rebound, and a foul will be called. And he will get two more shots at the line. In all my years of calling and watching sports, that is That's a 1 in a million kind of a thing. So he'll sink that one. And he might actually try to do it again. It's about angles and trajectory for that to happen. Shot, and he'll miss that one. Raiders taking it up. Still trying to get something going. And it's Rao. Trying to make sure something is going. And no good on the 3. Rao right there. Trying to push through, trying to stride through, trying to get it, and that one is good. Trying to push through. Oh, the drive inside. Trying to get something going out. Good battle, good throw, but it's 2. Taken away. Trying for 3, and no good. .518 left to go. Pushing through. Rao all the way outside, trying to push through and make what happens inside, and that's good. That's Brown. And the Warriors are going to extend their lead to 7. Cedar Ridge trying to find something, trying to find some spark on offense. Gaston trying to, on his man, trying to get something going, playing great defense as the Warriors. Wide open for 3, he won't get it. Trying to push through, that's Woods. That's Rao right there. Trying to push through, set up, and no good. Trying to battle through, trying to fight through, still nothing. Cedar Ridge making everything go well. Setting it up, and that's good. How beautiful was that? Still a 5-point lead, 4 minutes to go until we hit the half. The Varsity will play right after this, and that is a huge mismatch, but can't be taken away. As Warriors wanted a call, they're not going to get that call that he looked like he stepped out of bounds. That shot is good, and now it's a 14-17 game. Trying to push through. That's Brown. Gets on the timeline. Pushing. Trying to shake his defender. Still trying to get it. Trying to set a little bit of a screen. Out to Rao. Making move. On the inside. Lost the ball. Inside again. And that's good. Still going. Good. So 19-16. Now it's a 3-point game. Well, it was once a 7-point game 2 minutes ago. It's now only a 3-point game for the Raiders. Rao trying to. Raider got a hand on that one. Brown trying to pass it out. Brown inside. Not enough. Trying to get something in. That's McBeardy. No. And that's not enough. Sorry, McBretley. McBrady, sorry. Woods, no good. 2:27 left to go here in the first. Pardon me on the pronunciation of these names. I'm still learning. Still learning a little bit. But we'll have it set up and ready to go, and it'll be a lot easier. As that one is good. Setting it up. Down the timeline, trying to set up and get ready to go. Trying to battle through. Wow. Down the timeline. Setting it up, going. And they're going to call a foul. Good point there. Trying to battle through, set up, shot, it's good for three. Trying to battle through, going inside, can't save it. And that's going to be called. 2 shots to the line. Now the Warriors in the bonus situation. Hensley's going to be the one to shoot at the line. Still a 3-point game. We'll sink that one to 4. Good battle through. Sink the second one. Trying to battle through. Good. Down the field. Inside. Across. Foul, and that's going to be a timeout called, an injury on the court. Just a minute 17 left before we hit halftime. Again, this is the JV game. We'll be seeing the varsity as soon as this one is over. 24-19, not a traditional basketball score throughout. However, it's been amazing to watch. It's been defense. Neither team really having a lot of momentum throughout. Starting, both sides start with momentum, and then it just switches and flips it easily. And trying to get something going for three, and it is good. 27-19. Battling it through, getting it for three. Cedar Ridge will answer back with one of their own. Inside 60 seconds, 50.1 to go. Rao, back to Rao. Go, and almost had it across the court. Stolen away by the Raiders. Raiders have it. Corner three. No good. Save. Another trance. Another three. This one won't go. It's blocked for, tip for. Sting staying with the Raiders, and it's stolen away by the Warriors. Pushing through. Just trying to get through. Final 15 seconds before halftime. Across the court. Trying to get something good. Route inside. That's good. Not wasting any time. They're trying to get something going. 3, 2, 1. The shot for three. It's no good. 29-22 is where we are here at halftime. So we'll take a small break. Come back in just a minute and bring you the second half of this one. And then we'll bring you the varsity game. You are watching the Westwood basketball here on Vype Live. Back in just a second. Alright, back now. Already a good shot made is a 3 for the Raiders. No good. Trying to battle and get stuff through. Trying to push through. Inside, Brown. Brown loses it on the way up. Able to recover it and trying to move around and maneuver. Out to Gaston. Inside. Up to Woods. Still trying to push through. Out to McBrickley. And that one is stolen away. Stolen away by the Raiders and passed back inside. And he can't get it, but again on the second opportunity. Battled away, trying to get something going, stolen away, as that one's going to go out of bounds and go back to the Warriors. Trying to get something and trying to push better. Out for it. There is Brown. Brown, his shot is going to be a little short. Raiders are trying to push through, get something going. Through is a slight collision right there in the paint. It's going to go to the Warriors. They're going to say it was out. Trying to battle through. It's battling through, trying to get something through. Inside, stolen away. As they have it, battling up, going up, trying to push through, and a foul was called. 5:45 left to go here in third. I know it's a 7-point game, but don't let that deceive you. Both teams have been able to score in a hurry when needed. A 3, and Garrett goes in and out. Gaston is right there. Trying to battle for it. McWhirtley out to Brown. To Woods. Woods trying to get on the inside, on that pivot foot inside. Henley battling it out. Brown trying to get something going. As that ball is lost, stolen away. Raiders have it, and they will score easily. On the battle and go. As that is going to be a foul on the Warriors. So, again, 5-point game here, a little under 5 minutes to go. Trying to get something going as Cedar Ridge is battling through. Pass it back. Trying to save and put everything together. Trying to put everything together as that one is tipped and will be out on the Warriors. Cedar Ridge will continue to go. Goes, and that is tipped away, but it is still with the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Still there, battling it out. Movement right there. Trying to set up an offense, all the Raiders, and they are just trying to put it together. Setting it up. As it's going and can't. But it is saved by the Warriors trying to push through. And it goes up and in. Trying to battle through. Cedar Ridge. Trying to get something. Trying to go, and that shot is good. Easy three. And now Cedar Ridge playing that defense they do right after a big play. Able to get it going through. Inside, Warriors got it now. Trying to push. Inside is recovered. Rebound, Warriors. Inside. Got a 10-footer, and that's no good. Route gets in there. Trying a shot for three. No good. Again, saved. But just stolen away by the Raiders. Raiders pushing through. Trying to find something. Only down 4. Battling it through as we've now come to 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Battling it up. Trying to put it together and no. So it'll be 2 shots at the line. No. They're going to inbound it. Trying to push it through and make sure everything goes well. Goes. Shooting for 3 and sinks it. So now it's only a 1-point game. Westwood being as good as it can be, trying to push it out, fighting as nothing goes, everything trying to set up and go. Battling through, setting it up, still trying, and it slips in. Still trying to go. Battle for it. As calling it for right now. A put back, trying to get something inside. It is fought for in the lane. Too many hands. Westwood has it, and Wood's gonna shot for 3 and sink it. Trying to make sure everything goes. trying to get set up and ready to go. So it's been a very defensive game thus far. Back and forth they've gone. Momentum has shifted and swung. Right now, momentum is with the Raiders. Raiders have their opportunity to get something going as both varsity teams have gone to the locker room. Getting ready. Again, this is a doubleheader. And with that being said, that is being taken, set up and going. That sets up and is good. 1-point game. Westwood trying to go inside, trying to push through, can't get it. Heave across the floor. That's on. That's to McBritley. Inside, and that's good. McBritley, sorry. Trying to battle it out, trying to play some good defense. The Warriors are staying right there on their man as he keeps going. Over and over again. It's going. Trying to set it up. Still 3-point game. A battle for it. Looking for a foul. Not going to get it. Rao for three. No good. In and out. It's fought for, and it's good. They're going to say that the shot is good. Good battle throughout. Now 5 with 6:20 to go. Remember one more game. Varsity will play, and if it's anything like this one, it'll be extremely entertaining. Trying to fight for it. Down on the floor. A three. In and out. As their whistle will be blown, and they're going to say it is on. Cedar Ridge. Sorry, they're going to say it's on the Westwood. Passing it back and forth, moving the ball around. 5:37 left to go. Still trying to get it going. So that one is going to be good. Making it a 3-point game, battling it early. Rao, back to Rao, all the way over. McBritley out, Hensley inside, and that is too easy. Extended back to 5. And everything just going through. Battling, pushing through, setting everything up. Shot inside, and it's in and out, no good. Trying to go, pushing down the field, down the court. Sorry. And that's going in. 2 more for Westwood. move it all around. 4 minutes to go. Trying to shake his defender. Gets out and just a wall. As he was driving just a wall of Warriors. Timeout is called. There's a lot going on now, and everyone trying to push through. .356 left to go in the game, and we talk about how this is a doubleheader, but this one, game one, has been very, very good. Back and forth they have gone. Neither team really having full control for very, very long. They've had control just in general, and it's been just up and down and all around. Momentum shifts and swings, and right when Westwood thinks they have the means to put them away, these Raiders, they do everything. They come back, they shoot the three, they play hard, rough, hard-nosed defense, and that has kept them in it. That defense has been absolutely immaculate through everything that has happened. So nothing going through. As timeout was called, a lot can happen. It's a 7-point lead. However, Cedar Ridge has come back from a 7-point lead to either be within one or tie the game twice already in this half. So this is not easy. There's more than enough time. And the funny thing is, they've done it in such a short amount of time. Not just relying on the three. They've done it just by, playing good defense and finding good quality shots. Whistle is blown, going inside. Trying to find something, trying to shake his defender. Raiders are trying, going throughout. Still going inside and pushing through thus far. Raiders trying to find a good shot, a good quality shot. That ball is going to slide out and is going to go to the Warriors. So a little bit of a mistake, but they have 3:30 left to go. Trying to get it going. Across. Battling through, trying to push and get something going. Battling, setting it up inside. Going as Henley trying to get it as a foul could or should have been called a couple of times in that sequence. Regardless, Cedar Ridge has it. Battling through inside. Just a little above the foul line, and from the shot, it's good. 3 points. Makes it a 4-point game now. Battling it out. Rao. Gaston. Shooting toward the line. Missed the first one. 2:30 left to go. Remember, Varsity is going to be playing right after this, so don't go anywhere. Stay right here for this doubleheader. It's going to be very, very good. That one goes in, making it a 5-point game now. 2.5 minutes to go. Battling it out, trying to get it. And good thing is that the three's there. The ball's been tipped, pumped away. As intentional fouls is now the name of the game. Trying to get something going. Cedar Ridge trying to facing Grady. 13 in 10 seconds. That's not going to do anything. There we go. That's one. And he'll miss that one as they keep trying to drive across the court, trying to battle through. Final 33 seconds. Westwood will be fouled once more, and this will do nothing more than just really extend the lead and make this lead virtually insurmountable for the Raiders, as they have trying to get it, and that one is good. Another one, and that'll be good. 11.4 left to go, and that is probably going to be it, because there's no way to score that many points in that time. A three that will go in and out, and that is all she wrote, as the JV Warriors will take down the Raiders of Cedar Ridge here in game one. So we'll take a break. Let you hear the sights and sounds of pregame. Usually say halftime, but this time it's pregame. As we get ready, set, and to go, then we'll bring you the varsity game. You are watching Westwood Warrior basketball here on Vype Live. Back in just a moment.
Does that work? It's gonna be streamed. What's your cell number?
254-630-3432.
Go say that last four again. 254-630-3432.
Yes, sir. Oh, here we go.
Got it. Could you text me where the stream is so I can send it out to some of my friends and stuff?
Alright, thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright, here we go. Game 2 of 2 between Westwood and, between Westwood and Cedar Park. We will go down to the PA announcer as they will do the opening for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Westwood in Hall for a district game between visiting Cedar High School Raiders and your Westwood Warriors. Please welcome to providing your sportsmanship by refraining from derogatory remarks and gestures to players, coaches, officials, and other spectators. School athletics is a vital part of student development, so let's all set a good example for our student athletes. Please rise as we honor our country. It is also appropriate to place your hand over the right, your heart rate to play our national anthem. Cedar Ridge Raiders. Number 5, Dion Alvarez. Number 11, Nathaniel Winfield. Number 12, Elijah Reed. Number 20, Daniel Engelbeard. Number 45, Dave Gilroy. And now, let's meet your Westwood Warriors! Number 2, 6'2", sophomore, senior, Hayden Grant. Number 3, 5'8", guard, senior, Henry Jones. Number 4, 6'8", center, senior, Dan Paul. Number 5, 6'2", guard, senior, Sky Dressler. Number 10, 6'5", power forward, senior, Brady Gomez. Your Warriors are led by head coach Brad Hastings and assistant coach Drew Rickey.
All right. Very good game between Jersey Varsity. Very, very good. It was close throughout. Extremely good. Now let's see what the Varsity can bring. Westwood again. And they're all whites. Cedar Ridge. And they're blacks. So it is going to be a major one. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are and however you're listening or if you're watching. We appreciate you so much. And it looks just about right. As the tip will go as Westwood will win the toss. Wingtip. Going through. Switching around and going out. Battling and trying to make sure. Going inside. That's true. Couldn't get that one to fall. Going across. Trying to battle and go through everything. Fielding. Good pass out. Trying to go onto the inside. Can't really get it. It's a battle out there. That's Alvarez trying to get inside. Not as much inside, trying to still battle throughout. That's Control, and he's going to sink that one. So it's the Raiders who strike first. Battle out, there's Chu. He's driving, he's making his way to the basket, he's going to get it. Hit Chu. Good amount. Alvarez just passing around the ball, going around the perimeter on the inside. Control has it and it's stolen away. It's Tomic trying to get something going. Oh, a shot for three. They're trying to match. Can't get it. Two. Drexler who got the rebound. Battle on out. Trying to fight. Drexler. That's good. They're starting to get into a good rhythm. The Warriors are. Battle out. Can't do it. Foul is called. Good, trying to make everything go as Drexler is right there. Still the battle throughout. And Cool is there. He's for three. He'll sink it. So when Cool gets those 3 points right there. At the battle, Drexler inside, and he's going to get that one easily. Still a 4-point game. Warriors in control. Battle for it, trying to get something going. Pass out from Cool. Gonna try it again, and it goes off of the leg. So it's going to go off Tomic's leg. Battle for it again. Alvarez. Passing out into the inside. Trying to get something going. His ball's almost thrown away. Alvarez now has a battle throughout. Trying to get something going. And Cool. He's finding his way. Spinning. Puts on the spin cycle. And right there. There he goes. Chu. Trying to go it. And that one's no good. Battling throughout. Alvarez on the rebound and on the fast break. And Cool again. Something good. Battle throughout. Still with it. Lingool trying to shake his defender. Oh, it's Cho. My fault. Keep calling him Chu. It's Cho. Again, still learning as the ball is out, and that's going right to the Warriors. Some substitutions will be made for both teams. Out to Joe. Joe really trying to shake Alvarez. Really can't. And he gets a little bit of help. Joe gonna do it himself. Just a little off the mark. Rebounded by the Raiders. Trying to go down. There's Stone. And Stone makes his way through. And there's Jaden Thompson. Battling throughout. Pass it out to Doolin. Doolin looking to go inside. Trying to get it. It's no good. It's Branch. And Branch gonna push through. Trying to get something. Branch, no good. Just a little off the mark. Gets his own rebound. And he'll get that one. And a chance for three. As that one is going to be a little off the mark. Thompson has it now, taking it right up the timeline. He's going to drive. He's going to try to do it himself. And inside, he gets his own rebound. Thompson again, a one-man show. Drexler gets it. And he's going to take his time trying to shake Thompson. A battle for it out to Branch, and a foul is called on Drexler. I think he might have tapped or touched Doolin, and that might have been what happened. White comes in. Lamarius White comes in. Good battle throughout already. 2:01 left to go here. Battling it out, trying to get something. Stone inside and no good. Looking for White. As White is a sophomore. Trying to look for the sophomore right there. Could not get it done. Everything going well. Missed that first one. Oops. Missed the second. Oh no, they'll say he sinks the second one. Battle for it throughout, trying to get something going, pushing around. That was par, no good. Trying to do it well as it is up, no good. Gonna go out. 144. A good move out inside once more. Bar, and he'll sink that one. Sorry, pair. Trying to get it, and that's Thompson right there. He'll get his. 2-point. Good move out. Drexler pushing through, trying to get something going. Warriors, guys, a double team, and that's a tip. And it's going back the other way. Stone, Thompson, back to Stone. Across the field. A good shot, and no good. That was Wilkerson. Wilkerson was just off the mark. Pushing it through, no good. As it's going to go out with 46.3 remaining here in the first. Both these games have been absolutely immaculate in the first quarter. Raiders gonna have it. Doolin gonna go and hand it off. Thompson gonna get his chance. Try to set something going. To Stone. Doolin trying to get it on the alley-oop as it is blocked. That's Brady Tomich. Everything going very well for both sides. Going back and forth, back and forth. We get two at the line, 24.5 to go, so sink the first one. And is looking to try to get it as Joe will get himself back into the game with final 24 seconds. And we'll miss the second one, be off. Drexler gonna have a chance to get something, and good pass out there. They're gonna call a foul, and that's gonna be on Westwood. 15.9 left to go. Doolin out to Stone. Stone gonna take his time with it. I think Stone is gonna be the one to try to take this last shot. He makes a move. A cut inside. A pass out. Doolin. No, not a lot of time. He'll shoot and miss. They hit nothing but the rim, and that will end the first quarter. 13-12 affair. As the Warriors and the Raiders both look like they are ready to play today. Thank you so much for joining, no matter where you are and how you're joining us. We have so much greatness here for the rest of the night. This is only the beginning. Thank you so much for those who joined and watched for the JV game. The JV game was really good. It was very, very good between two very competitive teams. In district, this is a big district game for both sides. Both teams really want to stay afloat. As we are getting closer and closer to as we are about the halfway point into the season. This is where all your adjustments and everything for your teams will be made. Everything trying to make everything get better. Second quarter, about to get started here in just a minute. Trying to set it up and go through. As we get started in the second quarter. Stone is going to be the one taking it up past the timeline, inside. Battling it through, and already 2 points. Too easy. A pass throughout, trying to get it going, push through. Inside and trying to get it, and it falls. Ray Tomich gets it. Makes it 15-14. Battling it through, trying to get something going, and a pass out. Doolin all alone for 3. He won't be able to get it. Still stolen away. Pair is there. Out to Joe, and not the pair. Inside, Drexler needs a little bit of help. He finds it, and it goes out, and it's going to stay with the Warriors. I think that was Doolin who might have been the last one to touch it. Raiders are now substituting. Trying to get something going throughout. As Pear gets there inside, and it's no good. Battling it throughout, and no good. Foul is called. Thomas will get his shot at the line, 2 shots. Trying to make everything get better and go. Hold on. Goes in, out, and there we go. Now 2-point game. Doolin trying to go, and he'll slip a little bit. Still right there as Alvarez passes it out to Stone. Stone's going to try to get it, and he'll get it. It goes in on the second jump, and that counts. We have a tie game for the first time in this game. Trying to go inside, Pear, and it's good. So it's par. Trying to get something. Battling through, setting it up. As it will go. Nope. No good. Trying to battle through. Branch has it. And they're going to say over and back, and that's going to be on. Now it's going to be Raiders ball. Trying to get something going. Doolin gives it to Thompson. Thompson going to try, and he's going to make a break for the basket. No good. Out to Doolin. Doolin trying to get something going. It's a fight. Control. Battling through and trying to get something going. Trying this Thompson all the way out. Stone gonna try to get it. No good. Out to Alvarez. A fight on the inside. No good. It's fought for, and it's gonna go to Westwood. They say last touch by Doolin. Huge major battle between the two of them. As Joe goes through Branch, he's going to try and pull up for a couple. No good. Joe alone for 3. No good. So again inside, a foul is called, and Joe's going to the line. So Joe will miss the first. 4:37 left to go here in the first half. Trying to get something going. Pushing through, setting it up, trying to shake and bake and rattle and roll. Can't get anything going. Alvarez out to Stone. Stone trying to get it. That interior defense, it is so good for them, even though it made just the smallest bit of an error. Parr going through. No good. Trying to go. Parr trying to get it out. He getting double teamed. Pass out. Branch. Try and whistle. They're going to call a push out. That's going to be a foul on Cedar Ridge. As Doolin's going to come out. Fielding going to come in. A battle, and is it taken and it's intercepted? Down the field, there is Thompson as he tried to go up and get that on the fast break. So battling it out, trying to get something going again as Thompson will sink that one to tie the game. The second tie, or the third tie, pardon me. And he'll miss that one. It'll stay tied. Joe. Trying to get through. Battle it inside, and it almost went down. It is saved by the Warriors. Tomac has it. There's Drexler for three. Can't get it. Parr tips it. Chu again. Branch going inside, and that one's going to fall. Wasting no time are the Raiders. Alvarez almost took that three. White gonna shoot it, and good, and the foul. So a chance for the Raiders to take their first lead. Substitutions will be made by both teams. Right before. As it goes in, Limcool finds his way back onto the floor. The Raiders now have their first lead. As Cho inside. That didn't last long. Can't stop him. Not wasting any time. Both teams just going back and forth quickly. Limcool trying to get it going. Out inside. Battling it out. White loses the ball. Cho has it. As Cho's going to go, trying to find something good, ready, and set. A battle for it. Drexler drains that one wet like water. Hit that one was nothing but net. As Stone trying to get something, trying to push through. The battle for it, trying to set it up a little bit more. A minute 45 left to go before we hit halftime. 26-22. That one is no good. Branch on the rebound as he's going to try to take. Well, he changed his mind. Going to say he was taking his time. Did not. As they're going to call a foul. And they're going to call it on Lim Chu. Or Lim Cool. As Cho trying to find something, going through, and that is no good. Fielding out to Stone. Battling through and trying to Battle thrown across the court. Still trying to get it going. Stone heavy on Cho. Oh no, that was Drexler, pardon me. A shot, no good. Trying it again. I think that was Cho, and Cho is going to get credit for it. Trying to get something. Stone trying to battle through. Inside White, and that's no good. Well, White's going to get his own rebound. Sinks it, and the foul. I guess he's going to be shooting one for the SBA announcer said he was shooting two. Unfortunately, he's not. He's shooting only the one. And he can make this a 3-point game, 28-24, pardon me, if he makes it. If he does what a lot of players, what I would have done, and ricocheted, he could probably get something else out of it. 25.5 seconds to go. Battling for it, no good, as Cho is just going to take his time. Trying to push through. Lim Cool right there on him, like White on Rice. Trying to battle it, trying to go through, and it's tipped, and it's going out of bounds. 6.6 seconds left to go, and it's going... Yeah, it is definitely going to go to the Raiders. What can you do? You gotta try to get it to a better. Lincool's gonna sit. Dooling comes in. As Thompson's gonna try it. Pass it. Dooling for three. No good. 28-24 as we go to halftime. As both teams have had excellent first halves. Good on defense and offense. They will both kind of make the adjustments they need, and we'll see a very entertaining second half. So let's take a break. Come back in just a minute. You are watching Westwood basketball here on Vype Live. Back in just a moment, everybody. All right, we're getting back here now. About a minute 42 before we get back. There we go. Before we get back here, it has been a very eventful day already. It's been a very eventful day already here at Westwood High School, here in their field house between the Cedar Ridge Raiders and the Westwood Warriors. 28-24. Been a very, very good game thus far. And the most important thing, and that's just the way it is. It's been very good. Both teams have had momentum. Both teams, it's kind of the reminiscent of the first game. The only difference is that both teams have had more opportunities to really have momentum and shift and switch and flip. And so it's going to be a very fun photo finish. At least that's what it is shaping up to be. It's been a lot of great things. We'd like to thank everybody who's tuning in and tuned in for the first game. Tuning in now, no matter who you are, where you are, or how you're listening or consuming the game. We appreciate you in Vype Nation, whether you are for the Westwood Warriors or for the Cedar Ridge Raiders. We thank you for hopping on board, as both teams have now discussed what they need to do in halftime, how they are going to fix and adjust it, and what needs to be changed. So it looks like for the Warriors, that looks like Drexler, Cho, Parr, Tomich, and Branch. I was about to say Bradley. As Branch is going to take a deep three and make it. And that's how you start extending their lead to 7. Doolin is there. Doolin, Stone, Alvarez. That looks like Cottrell and Thompson. As that looks like Thompson getting 2. Cutting that lead back to 5. As Parr going inside, and he's going to miss that one. Rebound by Thompson going down. Doolin pushing through as Doolin gets double teamed and nothing there. Cho right there. As Cho to Branch to Cho, rather. Making everything get easier and easier. Extending that lead right back to 7. Battling for it more. Still going. As Thompson on a tangent can't get it, and it is Drexler who's the one that's going to come up with it. Cho taking it right over the timeline. A battle for it. He is driving. Stone on Cho. Tomich battling for it. Parr, he's getting double teamed. As Cho says he's going to try it. Parr going to try it, and it's stolen away by the Raiders. Going back through, trying to get through it. It is swatted away, but a lot of arm and a lot of contact. That's going to send Stone to the line for 2. And a miss. So sink the first, miss the second. Just makes it a 6-point game. So trying to get it going. Drexler battling it out. Over the timeline, out to... Ooh, there's Drexler again, and he'll sink it. And the foul. And that's going to be on Doolin. Oh, no. They're going to say it was an offensive foul. As Thompson has his chance, and it's batted away, and they're going to call it travel. So the block's not going to count. They're going to call it travel regardless on Thompson. 5:39 left to go. Doing what they can, trying to push and get stuff going. That's Burke, who had it to start it off with, and the inside is Parr. Parr missed it, and it's a battle. As Cottrell gets it, trying to push it down, trying to go as the ball fights. It's going to be stolen away. Parr gets it. Ball is completely loose, and now there's Stone, who has it, going to take it the other way. And it's stolen right back. Branch trying to get something going, pulls up for a three, no good. As Cottrell has it. A battle for everything going on now. Thompson inside, no good. Going all the way down. Trying to put more into it. Joe inside, good. So it's going to count for the 2 and the foul. So this is a +1 situation. As he'll miss that one. Trying to get everything going to where it needs to be. And that's a 3. A good move. Parr's got it. Parr going inside, in, out, no good. It's fought for. Burke trying to save it. And it's going to go to Cedar Ridge. Good hustle, good effort by Burke, but he just could not get there in time. Good battle out. Trying to get it going. Something big needs to happen. Doolin pulled up for a 3, said no, as they're going to call a foul. So it's on Stone. I thought that they would call maybe a travel of anything, but they did not. So it's just going to 3:35 left. So tight-knit. Getting something going as Burke has it. Gonna try and outrun Thompson. Tries to shake him a little bit. Parr. He's got a chance, but he's waiting it. Moving in the direction. Moving to it. Inside. Loses the ball. And they're going to take him to the line. He will shoot 2. And Parr will miss the first one. Still a 5-point game. And he'll miss the second one. Tipped. Trying to get it going, and it is saved. Warriors have it right back. Branch trying to move inside, going into the paint. No good. Burke has it. He's double teamed. Tulich, he's got it. Time out. So Cedar Ridge calls the timeout as Brady Tumich gets himself 2 good points and 2 emphatic points at that, as that extends the lead to 7. The largest lead by either team is still 7. Now in the first game, I don't know how many of you watched. I've been watching from start to finish, but in the first game, that was one of the weaknesses of Westwood. It was because Westwood did not in and of itself have momentum. Momentum was so easy to come back and forth from. And I remember there was a sequence in the junior varsity game where in almost 2 minutes flat, a little less than 2 minutes, about a minute and a half or more, they were able to tie up or be within a point of. So it really only takes a few shots. Problem with Cedar Ridge is that there's not really that much of a problem. The shots just aren't falling. And that is due to the amazing defense and the caricatures and the amazing players over for the Warriors. It's making it a lot harder. This is a full timeout. Neither team in genuine foul trouble just yet. It's a big, big thing. A lot needs to happen. Whistle is blown. Wilkerson was the one who brought it in. Thompson again trying to pass it back out. There's Stone. Stone and Thompson being the Wade and James of the team as Wilkerson for 3, and he'll drain that. Pushing through. Joe. He's running out of real estate. He's going to go inside, and there it is. Tomich again showing the assist. Battling for it more. Everyone doing such a great job on both teams. This Stone going to try for 3 and no good. As Branch is going to have it. He's going to take it up and push through. As Brady sinks that one. As Branch sinks it easily, Caden Brady has now made this a 9-point game. Unprecedented. Man, I mean, what do you do? One 1:51 left to go here in the third, and you would think with that shot this was the fourth quarter, and that's almost a game winner. There is still time. There is still quite a bit of time for both teams, but the thing that needs to be discussed more than anything is that if Cedar Ridge wants to come back, they're going to have to start making some really good shots, and for Westwood, all you have to do is keep hitting those shots. They have been hitting the hard shots, and that is not an easy task to do. That's why they're called the hard shots for a reason. But they have been hitting threes. They've been good in them. They've been pretty good at attacking the paint. They're exploiting the weaknesses of this team, of the Raiders. And it shows. The scoreboard is very, very ominous of that. Switch sides they have, as it will be Limcool. He gives it to Thompson. Thompson back to Limcool, so he'll get over the timeline. As Lim Cool is going to shine for three. No, just a little off the mark as Parr with it. Joe going to push through and get something going. Trying to be surgeon. Trying to find something. There's Parr inside, and they're going to call Parr for a travel. Parr can't believe it. He's asking what did he do? There it is again, Lim Cool. Largest lead of the night for either team, 9 points. As a foul. I think they're going to call that on Burke. So Thompson's going to get 2 shots at the line. In for Westwood, Burke, Parr, Tomic, Cho, and Branch as he'll miss the first one. And for the Raiders, Thompson, and that looks like Thompson, Lim Cool, Alvarez, White, and Wilkinson. Cho making his way out to Burke. Burke right back as there's a slip and a slide. That court is slippery down there. A battle for it, and it's good. Cho got Henry Cho. And so Cho is going to get a chance for a 3-point play. So a huge chance to get the 3-point play with 44.1 left to go here in this game. As he will miss that one. Now an 11-point game. Huge repercussions now. It's been a drought for Cedar Ridge. Haven't made a shot in quite some time. Needs something big. Good. Parr trying to stay on his man. Well, Wilkinson, no good as it is going to go out, and they're going to say it goes to Westwood. Parr going to be the one to inbound it. As a good move out. That's Swanson. Gets his first few minutes here. As Cho with some good handles. Trying to save himself. Trying to get inside. Out. Miscommunication. A pass out as Parr has it. Final 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And he'll flick it in, but no good. 11 points separates the teams, as this is the largest lead for either side. As we are moving into the final stanza of this one, 44-33. Let's take a quick break and come back. You are watching Westwood basketball here on Vype Live. All right, back here now with an amazing game we've had thus far. Back and forth it was, but in the third quarter it has been mostly Westwood. Westwood extending their lead to the largest it's been all night, 11 points for either side. As the Cedar Ridge Raiders have been playing catch-up virtually from the very beginning. Nothing too major. Everything being the way that it needs to be for them. And they are having the time of their lives just trying to figure it out here on a beautiful Tuesday night here in January. here in Westwood High School, located in Austin, Texas. Technically Cedar Park, well, Austin, Texas, Cedar Park area, but that's neither here nor there. 44-33, 8 minutes to go. The final 8 minutes. As this is going to be a major, big photo finish. And remember, you cannot count them out. Thompson with the ball. As he was trying to pass it, I think, to Fielding, and just went off, and he says, my bad, and lets whatever happened just happen and goes to the next play. Drexler. Drexler to Cho. Cho back to Drexler. Drexler, who didn't play a lot in the third, with some fresh feet. As he's trying to make something happen. That's Branch out as Drexler trying to go inside, and it is swatted away, and they're going to call a foul. So Brady Tomich is going to get his opportunity. 2 shots at the line. And this is a major thing. 7:27 left to go in this game. Raiders cannot afford to give up any more points, although they can't just shut them down for the next 7 minutes. They need to go on a scoring tangent as Tomich will miss the first. Joe, Tomich, Parr, Drexler, and Branch. That's who's starting right now for Westwood. That one is missed, and there is Doolin out to Lim Cool. Doolin again, trying to lose it. There is Fielding. Trying to push through and get something going. A battle for it. Trying to push and go. As Park is able to sink that one. Battle for it. Inside, Thompson, good. And that's their first field goal from since midway in the third. Trying to get it going. In for 3. No, Drexler didn't have it. Battle for it as that is Doolin going down the court. And Cool. Trying to set it going. Cottrell gets it, and it's good for the moment. As they will say... So they say no good. They'll just give him another possession. As Stone comes in. Stone is the one with the ball. Now out to Thompson again. As a shot. As Doolin gets 3. And has now cut this lead to 8. Man, oh man, it's been really good. 5:52 left to go in this one. Unbelievable. It's been a good game thus far, but for Westwood, you have to be careful because now that they've hit a shot, they could start going on a little bit of a run. They hit a couple of shots, and now this lead is now cut from double digits. So a lot can happen. But what will happen? Stone, Thompson, Alvarez, Doolin, and Cottrell. They are the ones in. Trying to get something going. Cho trying to make something happen as it's Cho Drexler pass all the way across the branch. Tomic and Parr as Tomic is going to make that happen. 2 amazing plays for Tomic. And he's going back to the line to shoot that final one. Extends it to 10, can get it back to the highest it's been at 11. As Tomic will sink it. Trying to get it going. Stone not wasting any time, trying to figure it out. 5.5 to go here in this one. A battle as that ball is fought for and lost. Warriors have it. Branch to Tomic. Tomic back to Branch. Branch still again trying to shake his defender. Shake as Drexler wide open. Can't hit the 3. And that is swatted away by Parr, and it'll be right into the hands of Doolin. Doolin trying to get something going. As Thompson try to put something together as well. As that one is lost, and that is Cho trying to go coast to coast, and it's blocked! Thompson on the block with great defense. And there goes Doolin, who says he'll sink that one easily. Cutting that lead back to 8. Branch to Drexler. Drexler back to Cho. Cho trying to, lost the ball for a minute. Parr has it inside and tries to dunk, but gets fouled on the way up. Parr sinks the first one. Put this at double digits if he sinks them both. Already sink the first. It has been a back and forth affair. As they are going to call a foul. Bonus situation is in effect for the Warriors now. They're going to call it on Drexler. A battle through it, trying to get something going inside. There's Doolin. Doolin back to Thompson. Thompson right back to Doolin. He looks like he wants to take that 3. He'll go inside, and they're going to call a foul. And they're going to call that foul on Tomic. Warriors need to be careful. They are almost in a bonus situation. As Doolin's going to sink the first. .354 left to go. 8 points separates the teams. Doolin sinks the second. Good going through. A battle as Parr has it. He's going to try to take it inside and get it. No good. And they're going to call a foul. Called pushing him back. And so now both teams in a bonus situation. It will be Doolin again. That one out. Fighting. No good. Trying to battle and push through. Get something going. Inside. And Branch's shot is good. Timeout called. I don't know who called it. They didn't say who, but I'm going to assume it was Westwood. Again, this is a big divisional matchup for a big district matchup between the two teams. We are in the middle, the very heat of basketball season here. And every game, every possession, everything counts when you're trying to push for the playoffs or just to be district champions. You can see it, probably you can see it a little better if you're here. You'll see it a lot better when you're here, but all across the gym for the Westwood Warriors are those banners. State championship, state runner-up, state finalist. Was looking at them earlier, and maybe it's because of the side that I'm sitting on, but I was like, I don't see any basketball. That doesn't matter. They are equipped, and this team has been very, very good tonight. 9 points still separating the teams. 3 minutes, 21 seconds, 3-2-1 to go here in the fourth period. And it's been a game to watch. But unlike their JV counterparts, these Warriors have not been letting. Oh, excuse me. These Warriors have not been letting anything come back. They've had some opportunities, but they have not come all the way back. They turn on the Jets. So Doolin's going to be the one to inbound it. He'll inbound it to Woods. Or to Stone, pardon me. Trying to get something up and going. Stay, trying to get something going. It's Doolin trying to pivot on that foot as much as he can. I pass out a little bit too much as it is taken, stolen away. And Branch was about to let it go as it was touched and it was a violation. Oh, they're going to say it went out. Cottrell comes out. White comes in. Then with Alvarez. As Cho. Pushing through. Got something going inside. No good. Battling. Trying to push through and get everything going just the way it needs to be. Thompson inside. No good. So 52-43, still been the same score for a little while, a little over 2 minutes it has been. Thompson will take 2 shots at the line. And we'll break the lead. Well, not break the lead, we'll cut that lead to 7-8. Can't do math today, people. And he'll miss the second one. Tomic on the rebound. Cho making his way. Trying to get it through as Burke is right there. Trying to push and move and maneuver and go. Burke. Push out. Burke trying to be better. It's a par. Par inside and can't get it. Battling for it, and there's Thompson. Thompson trying to go coast to coast, trying to force himself inside. Stone out to Doolin. Doolin, a chance all alone for 3, can't get it. Thompson, he's going to try something as he's going to lose the ball. Doolin's going to keep it. Push out. Stone, and that's going to be a foul. No, they're going to, yeah, that's going to be a foul. 8 points. A minute 46 is the first shot is made. Cutting this lead to 7. And good. So he'll sink the second as well. Cuts that lead to 6. And now with a minute 46, there is a little bit of spark for these Raiders. Yeah, more than enough time to hit 2 big threes and tie this game. Warriors kind of unraveling just a tiny bit. Not too much, but they are unraveling just a tad. So they're trying to get it going, trying to put everything up. 6 points now separates the teams. A minute 46, and honestly, if you're the Warriors, all you really want to do is bleed and milk clock. Cho. Out to Drexler, back to Cho, back to Parr. Parr trying to get something going. Inside, Parr all alone as he'll dunk it. Makes it 8 again. Trying to get something going. Alvarez was all alone in the corner. Thompson from the corner can't get it as White has it, and he's able to get up. However, he is hurt. They're trying to figure out what to do and how to help. As White, Amarius White, was able to get off of the court under his own power, maybe with a little bit of help. So here we go. Detrell is going to shoot him, and that's the first one he'll sink. Cuts it to 7. 67 seconds left to go. Second. Battle for it. As coach is talking to the official. And so Stone will be subjected to what has happened. In. Trying to get something going. This ain't the first one. He'll miss. He'll miss the second one. As we are now here at 60 final seconds. As stolen away by Tomic. As Tomic is kind of popping and limping. He'll make his way down to the other side of the court for 2 shots at the line. Tomic. Walking gingerly over to the free throw line. That's 53.3 seconds left to go, as it seems a lot can happen, but he'll miss that one. Fought for, as it will go off of Stone. Parr doing his part. Made sure that that came right off. They take a timeout. Man, oh man, oh man. And really, it's been so many things. But it's not just the fact the Warriors have been so good. It's the fact that down the stretch, ice cold have been the Cedar Ridge Raiders. Unprecedented. It's unbelievable. We'll be back here a few times in the next few months for major games against Westwood. Oh, a lot of. Hold on a minute. This game has been absolutely amazing. Been doing very well. We'll be back here next week on the 13th. Friday the 13th. Ooh, scary. At 7 o'clock. And then right after, we'll be right back here Friday the 13th at 7 o'clock. Try to get something going, as Drexler is going to get that to Branch. Branch is going to try to move through, as it's a battle for it. And I think that that's a blatant push off. It's going to be foul. And Burke looks to be just a tad shaken up. As he too is now walking a little gingerly to the free throw line. Trying to get everything set up and ready to go. So Burke will come off the field. Shea will come in. Sinks the first. How about that? Sully Shea sinking 2 major ones, and this game is now more than anything with 39.5. It's a lot of things. Whistle is blown as both teams in a bonus situation. Both teams coming close to a bonus situation, in effect. As Drexler will take his seat for the rest of the night. Stone with that one. Stone again. Sinks the second. Makes it a 7-point game with 34.9 left to go. So we will be back here a few other times at Westwood High School here on Vype Live. Friday the 13th at 7 o'clock. Tuesday, the 24th of January, back here at 7 o'clock. Doubleheader on Friday, February 3rd at 5:30 and 7. And then the very next Friday again, Friday the 10th, pardon me, here at Westwood High School. Please join us for all of those games. Each and every single one of them looks to be a very, very fun affair. It's going to be a great, amazing, amazing time. Everything looks like it's going to be fine. 34.9 seconds to go. Been a great game thus far between the two. Two great games. JV started it off. And while it was back and forth, it was ultimately the Warriors who put them away. Who put the Cedar Ridge Raiders away. And now, with 34.9, now does the Cedar Ridge get a little bit of life in them? Battle out. And there's a foul call right there. Going back to it, right back to the line. And that's really what we're going to be seeing a lot of back and forth, is going to the line, kind of patting stats and whatnot for the final 31.5 seconds. 31.2, pardon me. As this time it'll be Branch sinking the first one. Missing the second, as Raiders are just going coast to coast. Inside, can't get it. Branch has it. Triple teamed. Just grabbed on all sides and angles. So to the other side, everyone will gingerly walk again. Only 8 seconds taken off this time. 9 seconds, pardon me. 23.1 left to go. No good for Branch. As everybody from Westwood is anticipating regardless, being ready to be in transition, as Branch will sink that one, making it a 9-point game. And here we go. A three, no good, but a push, and that's going to be 3 shots at the line for Stone. 17.5 seconds. 17.5 left to go in this one. He'll sink the first. He'll miss the first, pardon me. Missed the second. He misses all 3. As it's a fight for it, as it will. Clock will stop at 13.2. It will be Alvarez. Out to Thompson. Thompson out to Doolin. Doolin for 3. He'll sink it. 7.4 left to go. A timeout is called. You have to give credit where credit is due. Cedar Ridge did not give up. They fought and clawed and scratched away for the entirety of these games. Both their JV and varsity. Well, the 7.4, there's not much else to say other than this one might be in the books. But it was a fun one to watch, and it was a good one to call. Cedar Ridge was able to make this competitive throughout everything that's happened, but the only thing that's major is there's other things to. The only thing that made this as close as it was that Westwood was able to do the right thing, flex their muscles over and over again. And when their backs were against the wall, they took advantage. They did everything they needed to do to come out victorious in this one. And so it's going to be a foul as it only takes 0.4 seconds off. But you can see the aggressiveness still of... You can just see the aggressiveness still. Switching over to the other side. Thank you. Paul will sink number one. Making it a 7-point game, and unless you can score 7 points in 7 seconds. Can't, he'll miss the second. As they'll take it, go through, try something, as Dylan's going to shoot it. It's not going to be good. And that's going to end it right there. 60 to 53 as Westwood takes both games, JV and Varsity. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a very fun one to watch, fun one to call. We'll be back here on Friday the 13th as Westwood will be right back here then, taking on. Until then, for all the great people at Vype, for all the people in Warriors Nation, our great, amazing QA, Rosie Perez, she kept an eye and ear on this broadcast throughout. Suna Vincat, Merle Bertrand, both of those amazing people helping keep everything running and going as smoothly as it should. My name is Joshua Blanche. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you in the next broadcast. Have a good night.